right. You Christians. I'm gonna try not to rip y'all up until at least Wednesday when I speak about religion, or maybe Saturday in a content video. But last night I got disturbed in my spirit, Lord. I woke up about like 3 in the morning, and I said, I can't sleep. Let me just get on YouTube and watch some videos. That's normally what I do to send myself to sleep. And I am very conservative, okay, in my political views. Very, very conservative. Not in the conservative as I'm a Trump supporter. I don't believe in abortion. I don't believe in gay marriage. Not like that, but conservative in the way we handle our finances, mainly. I'm conservative when it comes to tax breaks and when it comes to redistributing, wealth. So, I do follow a lot of black conservatives. And sometimes in the loop comes people like Candace Owens or Officer Tatum, who spew like rhetoric and, just want to call out people, call them dumb because they're liberal, just basically talk down to people with opposing views. And so she is online, like on my news feed, my timeline, whatever you call it on YouTube, ripping a new one on George Floyd. And for what, girl? For what? Like, first thing I hear a clip, man, if I could copy this link, I need to put it in the description box. And it may take me some time, y'all, because I gotta get to work and things like that. But ripping a new one, speaking about how he had a gun and held it to a pregnant woman's belly and robbed her and blah blah blah. She gave an account like her ass was right there. Like, was you standing at the door, ma'am? Were you standing at the door? Do you know what happened? No. Now, okay, there are police reports. There are things that happen, but her main focus was, why are we making a hero out of George Floyd when he was supposedly a bad person because he went to prison 9 times? Who goes to prison 9 times? And I don't know that to be true. I have to look. He may have went to jail here and there, which, hell, if you black, like a lot of black people in impoverished neighborhoods go to jail for stupid stuff over and over again, and they get out. Like, they pay a fine, they get out. Now, I don't want to discredit or victimize the pregnant lady, whoever he held this gun up to. I don't know nothing about that, right? And that is, you people, that is not why we chose to make him the face of a movement. It wasn't because of his past. It's because of what happened to him. What don't you understand about that? Like, you are totally missing the point. Totally missing the point. And then trying to drag somebody and go on a smear campaign. Like, what is that doing for you? You just want to be online running your mouth. You just want to be online running your mouth at this point, because you're digging through somebody's past to basically make it okay for what happened to him. It was a counterfeit, supposedly a counterfeit $20 bill. Oh, he was high on something. I don't even know what it was. I have to go back and look. But he was high out of his mind. Okay, that's his damn life. If that's what he chose to do, that's what he chose to do. They don't need to have no damn gun at him through no car over no $20 counterfeit bill to begin with. And you're not saying nothing about that. First thing you do is go into this man's past. But let me tell you something, since you're so conservative, right? And you so Christian, right? Your hero, David in the Bible, he was a murderer, boo. He slayed the hell out of you. You got folks in the Bible. Y'all doing all kind of stuff in the Bible. You lying, stealing, killing. You lying, stealing, cheating, killing, doing all this crazy foolishness, and you end up a hero in the Bible. And you don't say nothing about that. Ain't nobody talking about the stuff that they used to do in their past once after, you know, they've corrected their wrongs and supposed to got saved by Jesus, sweet Jesus. And now they can be pure as snow, but you can't give the same compassion to George Floyd. And that's a problem. That's why I know y'all are not real. Like you people who follow that Bible, y'all are not real. You just want to oppress and victimize everybody you come across that doesn't line up with your way of thinking. And anybody in that book, you can't touch them. You can't say nothing about them. And you can't even prove these people exist. Not a one, not bones. You can't, no artifacts, no nothing. None of them stories, you cannot find none of that stuff to be true other than grandma handed to mama, mama handed to me. That's the only truth you can find and prove. The only tangible truth. And so until you start treating people like you treat these supposedly people in the Bible, and giving them that same forgiveness, giving them that same compassion, like I can't hear you at that point. Like right now, you just trying to be seen, you trying to be heard, and you trying to just spew negativity. That man is the face of a movement because of what happened to him. Point blank, period. Like, oh well, if whatever he did his time. He did whatever he had to do, you know. And hey, we gotta move on now. Is it sick to me? Hell yeah, it's sick. Like, I don't want nobody, you know, when I'm pregnant, you know, coming up to me, you know, threatening my life. He could have killed me, could have killed my baby. So, no, I don't think it's right. But at the same time, like, I shouldn't even know that about that man. Only thing I should know is what I actually seen, and that it was wrong, and that instead of us victimizing someone for what happened to them, it's time for us to say, you know what, this stuff keeps happening over and over again. This time, this is where we stop. And all in the comments, people like, well, this would have came out earlier. They wouldn't have given him a heroic send-off and a big funeral and a gold casket. Yeah, he would have got it. He would have got it. For one, that's just what we do as black people, right? We show out on funerals. Like, it's a thing. Don't act like that. And for two, it's still something that happened to this man that didn't need to happen. And he big, he high, he's this, he's that, he had counterfeit money. Whatever it was, whatever transpired, if he was a white dude, they wouldn't have had no damn guns drawn on his ass telling him to get out the car for a damn $20 counterfeit bill. You should have just went ahead and took his ass to jail, or you should have written him a ticket. Whatever your state does for petty theft or whatever it is, you should have took care of that. Book him, get his mug shot, put 10 up there, Candace. He can have 10 mug shots and send his ass home. Like, you don't have to die over that. And for y'all to sit there and try to validate his death because somebody's high. Do you know how many people high? Your damn president, your sweet Obama, he used to get high. Like, people get high. People do all kinds of stuff that they're not supposed to be doing. But it doesn't mean that he was a threat to anyone. And now you're talking about his size. Men are big like that. Black men, are big like that in stature. Because, you know, we're bred like that. A lot of men are big or strong or tall because of the breeding they were doing back in the slavery days. Like, yeah, he big, yeah, he tall, yeah, he high. Like, take his ass into jail, book him, and send him home. You can't keep him there. So all of that stuff is for money anyway. And people, it's a million people out here in the world that are sitting there high. You know? And over a counterfeit $20 bill, somebody gotta die and lose their life, and then the only thing you can go grab at is that we gave him a heroic send-off, that we have compassion for someone who had to lose their life, because that could have been my father, that could have been my son, that could have been my cousin, uncle, you know, like, what the hell? Like, what? But then when you in your Bible, you're not nitpicking none of them. Paul's ass, who had to change his name from Saul. Like, you don't, man, look, I ain't gonna even go there until I can get to ripping up religion like I want to. But anyway, that's my morning motivation. It's a morning rant. I'm gonna have to change it to morning rant. Stop, stop victimizing people out here when things happen to them. What is it? What is it doing for you? What is it doing for you to dig through somebody's past, which we all have a past. We've all done things we're not proud of. I don't care if it's 100 times. And in your Bible, it say every sin you do, God supposedly sends it, casts it into the sea of forgetfulness. So then it's like, okay, well, if God is forgiving and forgetting about it, then, what are you doing? Like, why are you judging me? So let me go into work and calm my ass down. I'm angry. I'm angry about that, y'all. Like, don't come for people, because that could be you. That could be you on the other side of this situation. Well, in this case, in Candace's case, it was her, when the NAACP was good enough to come to her rescue and raise money for her ass when the white people were being racist towards her on a freaking voicemail, threatening her. That was okay, and whatever George Floyd done in his past, he just has to be held accountable for it, even after his life is over. Bye.